ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Big Impact Show. Today we have as featured guests two notable poets, Varsha Saran and Perwaiz Shaharyar. Be welcome, my dears. I know that Perwaiz Shaharyar is coming still. He has some unforeseen things happening, but he will come. For a while, we have my dear Vandana. Welcome, Vandana. And you, dearest poetess, Washa Saram. Welcome.
Welcome to the show,
Thank you.
Varsha.
Thank you, ma'am.
In this first moment, Washa, we'd like to know you a little more. So, introduce yourself to us, please.
So, my name is Varsha Saran. I live in India, UP, Meerut, and I'm a bilingual poetess. Means I write in Hindi and English, both languages. And I'm a co-founder of Nature Basics, plant-based supplements, online plant-based supplements, and mm, I have written many anthologies, e-zines, magazines, newspapers, and art stories. I write stories also,
Wow.
and I'm blessed with two kids, and that's it. Nothing is
Welcome to the
special,
show,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Great,
Thank you,
great,
ma'am.
great. This moment is always important, for we know you better. See how many things we discovered about you now in these few minutes. Okay, so nice. So now I'd like to ask you to tell us which ancient poet, in your opinion, rocked the literature world. Can you read one of his poems to us?
Yeah, I like William Wordsworth very much because he is a
Oh,
nature poet, and he relates the nature and humanity very much. He relates nature and divine um, very much. That's why I like him. So I
So,
can I will recite his poem also.
yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
okay, please.
Okay, ma'am. Just a moment. Just a moment. I'm just coming.
Okay, okay.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Okay.
No
Sorry for
Uh,
worries.
your
don't
Go
inconvenience.
ahead.
mind.
Yeah.
Don't mind. Let's go ahead.
I wandered lonely as cloud by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats as on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw the crowd, a host of golden daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way that is stretched in never ending line along the margin of bay. 10,000 I saw, 10,000 saw I at a glance. tossing their hats in a springly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poor, a poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, when all at once I saw the crowd, a host of golden daffodils beside the lake beneath the trees, fluttering, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as a stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretched in never-ending line along the margin of bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their hats in a springly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft, when on my couch I lie in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon an inward eye, which in the bliss of solitude, and then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. That's it, ma'am.
Wow,
Wow, lovely
wonderful,
poem.
absolutely wonderful. Great, great choice.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Vandana, can we play a little with a dynamic time? What do you think? Are you ready? I guess our the other guest um, has some issues because till now he's didn't come. So we consider Varsha Saran for today. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
let's go ahead, Vandana.
yeah,
Let's
sure,
go
ma'am.
ahead with
Yeah,
let's go
just
ahead
give
with
me,
dynamic.
yeah, just give me a minute. My laptop again is giving an issue. I'll just fix it. 1 minute, yeah. Today, lot of hiccups for the program.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Varsha ma'am, in this segment, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to give you one word, and Jelda ma'am, you also play along. So, I will give you one word, and in return, in reply, you have to give me one word, the first word that comes to your mind when you hear what I say. Okay, so I will start with Jelda ma'am so that Varsha ma'am knows, what to do. Okay, so the first
Okay.
word for
Okay.
you, Jelda ma'am, is skills,
Skill, ability,
ability. Okay, Varsha ma'am, skill. When you hear the word skill, what do what do you recollect? What do you connect it with? So give me one word answer.
I guess
Skill,
she's can hear us.
Can you hear us, Varsha ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Skill. Like Gelda ma'am said, ability. Skill is ability. So
Yes, yes.
for you, what do you have to say for skill?
Skill, mm, quality, um,
Sorry?
characteristic, characteristic,
Characteristic. Okay.
Okay.
or quality.
Quality. Yeah, that's a good word.
Yes.
Okay, I will take quality. Then, second word for you, Varsha ma'am, is development,
Progress,
progress. Great word.
progress,
Gelda ma'am,
Expansion.
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 Yes, expansion is development. Okay. Varsha ma'am, perseverance.
perseverance, to absorb something, to
To
know.
absorb. Okay. Gelda ma'am, for you,
Um, Constance. Constance.
constance, never giving up. Yes. Uh,
So,
Varsha
so
ma'am, for you, the last word is learning.
learning,
Learning.
to keep knowing something.
Learning is to keep knowing, is knowing. Okay. Gelda ma'am, last word for you, learning. Gelda ma'am, for you, learning,
Um, Education.
education.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you for your words. And we can go to the next segment till work on
Yeah.
this, your words.
Yes. Wasserman, um, while Vandana organizes our words, I would like to hear your voice reciting your own poem. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am. So, I'm going to recite my poem, Frozen Feelings. The title of my poem is Frozen Feeling. Now it's okay, ma'am?
Yes.
Now it's okay?
Still some noise is there, but it's okay. We can hear you. Yes.
The title of my poem is Frozen Feeling. Frozen feelings flew away from their abode. Feelings that were caged in this physical body in the form of different desires, flapping their wings free from all myths, free from all worries. How to live, how to survive. Worries are our main enemies. Tide our soul with all miseries. Let us fly like these birds and cross this road of continuous journey of life and death. Travel and travel more till finally reach up to our true destination. A destination called moksha or salvation, where this soul searches its divine. After conquering this chilling and biting cold and struggle every unfavorable conditions, where these flora and fauna were the were were our only witness, watching these eternal lovers embracing each other silently and silently. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Wow,
you.
thank
Great
you.
poem.
It's really, really an amazing composition. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
hearing your voice today. Okay?
Thank you, Varsha ma'am, for reciting your poem. And for the Gelder ma'am, I'm ready. So without wasting any more time, we have only like say 8 minutes
Yes.
left. So I'm going to, you know, mm,
Vandana, Vandana, Perwaiz is coming. Check.
okay, okay.
Maybe we give him a short time to introduce himself, and we continue. Okay, with a relink. What do you think? Because we have a little time.
Yes, we have around 8 minutes remaining. So I think. Varsha ma'am, are you in a hurry to go? So we will, we will relieve you. We will get your interview done. We will finish the show with you, and then we continue with Perwaiz sir. Or if you want to be there, it's absolutely fine. We have 8 minutes remaining, Jelda ma'am.
Perwaiz, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Greeting from India.
Okay, we have now a short minute. So introduce yourself in a short words to everyone.
Thank you so much. It is my privilege to be with all of you. It's a very pleasant evening in India. So I have got the chance to share my feeling and emotions, my poem, and about me with all of you who are global poets all from across the world. I am editor in an organization which publish textbooks that is called NCERT, National Council of Educational Research and Training. So I look after a textbook as a profession, and as my passion, I am a short story writer first, and then I am a poet. I've just started composing my poem in English during the COVID period, that is in 2019. And so far, I have written around 100 poems.
Okay.
And I write basically in my mother tongue, that is Urdu, just like Hindi. Hindi and Urdu both are same language, only script is different. So I have around 20 books in my credential, two short story collections, two poetry collections, and four research books. I am a PhD holder, so I did my MPhil on the topic of fiction of that was my creative study. There are two progressive writers in Urdu, Saadat Hasan Mantu and Ismat Chugtai. So I have compared the concept of women in short stories of Saadat Hasan Mantu and Ismat Chugtai. Both were iconoclast and rebellion. Both are very progressive writers. So they
Wow.
have, they have broken many
We have,
traditional things.
I guess we have a entire program to hear your
Yes,
introduction.
yes. So great to know about you, sir.
Wow, absolutely wonderful. Sir, do some inferences happening today, we have a few minutes. So if Vandana will advise us, we relink, okay?
Yes.
If our time exceeds, we relink, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to ask you to tell us which ancient poet rocketed the literature world in your opinion, and would you read his poem to us?
Okay.
Which ancient poet?
Yes, ma'am. I did my honors, graduation honors in English literature. So my favorite poets have been romantic poets, Wordsworth, Coleridge, Keats, and Shelley, etc. So
Oh,
Keats is
wow.
my favorite, John Keats, because
Oh, wow.
his poems are mysterious and having some metaphysical also, and his love poems were very different from the uh, tradition, and he was very ahead of his contemporaries in the sense that his love songs are very difficult to understand. There is very complexity in the poetry of John Keats. Here we compare him with Mirza Ghalib. Mirza Ghalib is also in Urdu, is a great poet, and his poetry is also very complicated. You have, without knowing his background, his life, and his love life, we cannot understand Keat or Ghalib. So there, uh, an ode to Nightingale is a very famous poem we have read in graduation. So Nightingale is actually metaphor, and we poet are also like Nightingale. We share our pain and sorrow with the world by musical words. So the, mm, I
Okay,
have written
so
a love song also. So given a chance, I would share my poem.
yeah, you can do.
Mhm.
So we would like to hear you now.
Yes, sir.
If
Please go ahead.
So my poem is a song of love. After your departure, After your departure, I could not compose any song of love, as if all the energies were connected with your existence. When you went, since then my life is sad. Springs are angry of me. These are There are no fragrances in the air like earlier. Neither there is warmth under the sun. The faces of friends are void of feelings. Those who were fond of me earlier, those who were shaking hands, coming forward with me earlier, all have hidden somewhere in the oblivion. There are no nightingale, no flowers. There is no moonlight, no jasmine, as if the moonlight has gone along with the departure of the moon. When you have departed, my heart stiller has also gone. After your departure, I could not compose any song of love. That is.
Wow, beautifully composed, beautifully. Thank you so,
Thank you.
thank you so. My dears, at the end of the program, I'd like to express my huge thanks to both of you for such a brilliant presence and for sharing your thoughts, your poetry, and projects with us. Okay? Much light and much more success. Vandana, thank you so very much for helping me. And guys, hope to see you in the next episodes. Bye bye.